everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to work in my 2025 journal and I am using this photo. This is me and my son's girlfriend Alexis are going to be on featuring today. We had there's a ladies' day they have every year at the football club, and my son plays, of course, he plays football. So we get to go every year, which is a bit of fun, and it was just the two of us this year. Everyone was away, which is always the way, isn't it? So it was just the two of us that went to Ladies' Day. So that's what I'm documenting today. So I've picked this page. I think it's a bit Vicki Boutin background paper that I've chosen, mainly because of the blues. That's the main reason I chose it. But yeah, I thought I could document this photo, and such a pretty background paper. Love it. And purple is not something I play with. It is actually Alexis's favourite colour. So yes, I thought I would run with that today and see how we go. So I don't want to cover up all of the top, because that's the pretty part, and it's got some butterflies, and I've got a bit of a plan for using a few butterflies as well. So that's what we're going with today. So I've got out a few little bits and bobs. I just picked out a few things that I thought may work. I've even got some funky butterfly tape, washi tape, so I thought I might even try and use a bit of that on it. When you buy something like this and then you realise you've already bought it in a different colour, but you bought two of them. Does this happen to you? I obviously liked them when I saw them, and then decided, oh yeah, I'll get another one of those, and you've already got one. Not to worry. So I thought I would try and use some today. Moral of the story is use it up, right? Yes, so I'm going to try and use this in the page today as well. I've had these little frames for a little while. I cannot remember what brand they are. I have some orange ones somewhere. I'll write a little comment in the bottom anyway, and is that them? No, that's not them. And tell you what the frames are called. For the life of me, I cannot remember right now. So I'll put a link down below. I'll suss those out and write down what they're for, what brand they are. So I'm thinking about using that on this side, and maybe, putting this in here somewhere. I like the look of that. I even like the dotties. I don't even know what brand this is, just some scrap paper that I had a little bit left over. So I'm thinking I might back that just to make the photo pop a little bit more. I like the look of that, so I'm just gonna do it. Why not? Let's just do it. And then we can work out what else we're gonna put on it. So bit of scraps. Off, and then we can start sticking. And I'll leave a little bit so you can see a bit of a border around the outside, and then I'm just going to rough cut it, I think, about there somewhere. A little bit thicker on that side, cut it a little bit. And just a touch. I feel like it's very straight. That's okay. All right, I'll leave that over there. Yeah, I like the look of that. Which way to go though? Maybe I go that way. I'll put it a bit lower, so you can still see a little bit of this in the background. Not sure which way to go. Or do I leave it a bit higher? Not sure there yet. I've had enough cut of this purple, orange, and it's very similar to this orange that's on the side here. And seeing as I'm going to use that tape, I thought that would go okay. So I'm thinking Do I just tear a bit? Let's just tear a bit and see how we go. Whether we put it all the way in behind or just a little way in behind. Ooh, I like that. That's a bit cool. I'm feeling I need to put that up there and not leave that little gap. As much as I like all of this, it's pretty, yeah, I quite like that. I think I'm just going to cut the other side roughly about there. What do you guys think? Yeah? Yeah, I like that. All right, let's put some tape on the back of here. Oh, sorry, took it out of camera. And then I'll stick that piece on there. I've got a bit of edge. Oh, I didn't go down that deep, did I? Down there somewhere. Roughly even on both sides. That looks quite good. I think I'm going to stick this frame down. I'm just going to use a bit of glue stick, I think. I think it'll stick a bit better. Always a bit gluey, isn't it? You're trying to stick something that's not a solid, edge. No, I think I had that on that side. That's it. I'm going to stick that on there. Actually, it won't matter if I put that there. Yeah, that looks cool. Still want to be able to see my frame, make that a bit of a feature. The sinks, there's a bit of black and stuff in the background, the outlining. I think that will go quite good. Give a bit of extra. My pages are getting a bit fat these days too, so I had to put a little bulldog clip on the corner to hold my page down. Otherwise, they curl up a bit and don't sit as flat. So as you get fatter and fatter, you have to use something like that to hold your page. Just a little tip. All right. That's good. I like that. I love it when you can just use up a few little scrappy bits and run with it. And it looks, there's always a need for scraps. Hence, this is my scraps at the moment. These are my smallish pieces that just sit on my shelf near my desk. And I'm forever diving into them. It's probably the most used thing on my desk. I use this all the time just to add little pops of colour and things. Good for that sort of stuff. I don't think I've got much penny purple in here. I know I've said it before, I don't use purple that much, so it's one of those kind of things. I reckon I've got every other colour but, oh, there's that bit of purple, but it's not really the right purple, is it? That's alright. What I might do is I might tear a little bit of this and just put some little sprinkles behind things so that you can, let's stick that just under there, just to add a little bit of extra to it. That's all I want it for. Yeah, I'll just stick that in behind there. Yeah, that's cute. It doesn't have to be much sometimes. The tiniest little bit just adds a little bit of extra to your page. It's even got hardly any words on that one. Just going to stick that under there. And it breaks up your background a little bit too, which I quite like the look of. I might even put a little bit down here. Oh, did a great job of that, didn't I? Got it everywhere. Think about this paper, it's still quite fragile, so just got to be careful with that when you're, especially glue sticking, you don't get it everywhere. Now I'm going to put a little bit of journaling. Where am I going to put the journaling? I think in here somewhere. I think that might be the go. Let's see what I've got in my little labels container. Don't think I'm going to find that colour purple somehow. You know, I would normally go for the black, but no, trying to be different. Go for something a little bit different. Green. It's the wrong green. It's a real green. That's not too bad. No, it's too far away, I think. What about a blue? Since we've used a bit of orange. Find the right blue though, that will be the thing. What's the right blue there? No. Possibility. I'll think about that one. What else do we have? Decisions. Okay, I think I'll go with this one. I think that's the best colour match for down here. So I'm just going to cut this out. What about you? I do not love cutting circles. I feel like they're never super neat. Hence why I'm cutting very, very slowly. I just don't love it. I'd rather a square one. You can cut a square pretty straight, right? And if that's the thing that you look at the most, you go, oh gosh, that's not neat. I think it's the first thing that stands out in a page. Oh well, I'm curving that today. All right, that doesn't look too bad. So I think I will stick that down in here, or even on the top there maybe. I think. So I think I might put my butterflies on the bottom, this bottom section. So what do you think? I'm going to need to tear them though. Tear the edge so they've got a bit of, oh, whoops. Not too sticky on that end. Now that I say that, can't get it off. So I can either put it up there or put it down over this one. Yes. Maybe over that one. 3 might be too many. Let's stick that there, I think. Also going to have to do a title, which I'm thinking I may do down here. I've got these stickers. These are called Garden Party. I don't know if they're from the collection, but they're just Puffy stickers. I'm going to check whether it spells out the word. L-A-D-I-E-S. Yes, I can get ladies. So I put that up here. Yeah, I think I will put them down here because it gives this a bit of a back. Oh, they're not that sticky actually. I'm just going to lay them down to see, make sure I like how it looks. And then I'll go back and stick them. They look big on the sheet, but once you put them on here, they're not as big as you think they are. they're too tall to put Ladies' Day, so I might use a different sticker for the day part, just to mix it up a little bit. So I'll have Ladies, and then I'll put Day in smaller writing, because I think if I've got Ladies' Day all the way across, it's going to be too much. Let's stick those back in. Don't need any more of those. Oh. Ripping all the side of the bag. Get that out of the way. There's a heap of my black ones. I've got a heap of these Kaisercraft ones. Do I have a Day? D-A. Yes. Use up some on the sticker sheet. Not too many left on this one. D-A. Let's go Y first. Make sure I like the look of it. Yeah, I think that will work quite good. Just need to stick it all down now, so I'm going to use a little bit of, I don't know if the glue stick will work on these. I think they're too puffy. Let's give it a go. See what happens. See if it sticks any. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if it holds on. They can be a bit temperamental puffy stickers. I might need some PVA, but let's see how this goes. Oh, the Y stuck to my finger too. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's glue everywhere. The joys. Good experiment, see if this works. See if the, oh my gosh, I've got it everywhere. Yeah, just to see if the glue stick holds. Messy though. L-A-D. Oh, that one's wiggling. I'm just not sticky enough by themselves. Yeah, that's good. Quite like that title. It looks quite good. So now we need to stick the day down. I think I'm just going to stick it just here somewhere, Ladies' Day. I could go a little bit further out. I suppose I could. Let's do that. Stick it out a bit further. Ladies' Day. That looks good. I like that. While I'm at it, I might stick this as well. It's easier to stick a bigger thing. God, I've got glue everywhere. Glue stick everywhere. There we go. I think I've got it off. That's cute. I like that. So far, so good. I'll just put these out of the way. I went through them recently and I stuck all my, I stuck a bulldog clip on the top of all of them to try and keep them all together so that I do actually use up some of these ones first, and rather than just using the ones that you've already got and you breaking into a new stick sheet, when you can be using up some bits and bobs first. So let's hope that helps me a bit more and I don't just start a new sticker sheet every time. So, method in my madness. Okay, so I do have a couple of little washi tapes I thought I could use as well. I was just going to pick some of these colours that were at the top here. That blue works, or I could use the ones with the little lines on it. What I might do, I might do the lines first. Doing a little bit of washi tapeness. Know how I like to do that. I don't think I want that there. I think I might underline those bits as well. I think. But I've stuck that down. I decided to put something somewhere else. Oh well, good thing about glue stick, right? You can just keep sticking, which is a good thing. Oop, it doesn't not gonna stick. There we go. I might grab some green as well. Green tape. That works quite good. I'll put the dots on the top there. Stick that on that side. Gonna have to really stick that later, aren't I? Just so you got a bit of colouring of each of them. Now I feel like I need to put a little pop of red or something because this girl's got a really reddish dress. This one's not too bad. That's pretty close to her colour. Because red's so bold, we won't use too much of this. I say that, don't I? No, I'll put a big chunk somewhere. Trim that down a bit more. Wait. No, do not like that at all. Maybe I do need to just put a little pop on top. Gosh, nothing straight today. Ditch that piece. He's driving me crazy. A little bit of pop of red on the top there. That's quite good. I like the look of that. Don't want to cover up too much of that paper. Don't mind that. Do I use the last piece or do I just go with, make that bit bigger? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this one a bit bigger. That will do. So you got a couple of little pops of colour just to incorporate a little bit of that as well. Right. Okay, so now I want to dress up a little bit of this area. I had these little, I don't know what brand they are. They're Pink Fresh. I don't know exactly which one of Pink Fresh, which collection it is, but I really like the green. And this one has a lovely afternoon, a cherished moment. I thought, oh, that's cute. Why don't I put that on it? So I'm thinking about putting that here somewhere. I like that. I like the circles. And then, no, I think I only want two. And then I think I'll just decorate a little bit with some other bits and bobs. I also found these Paige Evans dimensional stickers. They're like little banners. They're from the Wonders collection. And the top one says so much fun. So I thought I might use one of those on here too. Yeah, they're just like a little dimensional sticker. Very sticky actually. And I thought I might pop that up the top there. I like that. That's cute. There is a purple one. It's got grateful on it, but that doesn't really match. All right. So then I had some stickers that I thought I would have a look. And I've got some bits and bobs left on this one as well. So I thought I might... This one's probably going to be better, I think. Because it's got a few like purple stars. I think we could use a few of these kinds of things. Anyway, what can I use on this one? I might use the story. I'll put that there. There. Let's put it on there and then I can write my journaling on it. On that one. And I feel like I need to cover that little line a bit. That's better. The story. What else have I got on here that I could use? So there is some purples and some blues. Yeah, I still reckon I could use those blues. Very purple though, isn't it? Let me see. What else is there? I've got two of the darkish purple. And what else could we use? And there's a couple of these blues, but I also have a second one of these. I could use some of the blues out of this as well. I've used a few off this one already. You can see what I've used when you stick it over the top. Clouds and things. Let's even have a look at these. Also got these ones as well. It's got a bluish, a red, a green heart. Maybe these ones are better. Anyway, let's have a look at this first. Let's put a little purple, because that's just the right purple. That purple is the same as that purple. So we might be able to, we might even be able to put a purple heart in there. Purple and orange. Yeah, it's a bit brighter, that orange, but that's okay. Purple, orange. Oh, we've even got a green. I reckon I can get two in there. I think two greens. Two of those might be too big. Oh, actually, I don't mind that. Who would have thought? That's pretty cute, actually. 2, 3, 4, and I feel like I need one more down here somewhere. Do I need an orange one? Possibly an orange one. Or here, maybe better. I'm just gonna have to stick it. I think might be the go. It's too yellow. Yeah. All right, what else have I got in here? I have... They're not the right colours. They're the red. We could put a red somewhere. Yeah, that looks all right. Red. Or even some dots. Do you think dots would be better? I really want to use this blue one. Maybe I'll put that one there. That way you've got there. We've covered all of those little bits. So even these little gold things, I could use that too, I suppose. Do I want to use the little gold things? I don't know if I do. I think that's probably busy enough. All right, it's looking all right. Move that out of the way. All right, I'm going to underline my ladies and day. There we go. A bit of a line. I like a bit of doodle. A little bit of doodling on there as well. Just adds a bit of something to it. It underlines it, makes you look at it, which is always good. All right, I'm going to go off camera now and do my journaling, and then I'll be back. Okay, journaling's now done. I just stuck these on with some PVA glue as well to make them stick a bit better. The hearts don't always stick great. These are pretty good. Those Puffy stickers. I'm going to leave that like that, I think. I'm pretty happy with how that all came together. I've went off the inspiration of these colours that were on my page already in the background paper, and yeah, went with that. So I quite like the outcome, which is good. Used up some more bits and bobs. Yeah, so there's a bit of a close-up on how it all came together. It yeah, came together quite all right. So is that how you choose your supplies? Do you just pick things in the colours, things that you like the look of, things that will go, like So Much Fun? It works really well on this particular page. So I hope you've enjoyed watching that today, and come for a little ride with me on how I got my page to this point. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys are working on at the moment in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, that's where I'll leave it today. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.